Hi, good morning, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this video. I'm National Executive Director Stacey Itzel, and I am so excited to have Erica Szegda here with me today for our 15 Minutes to Fabulous. Welcome, Erica.
Thank you.
So, oh my gosh, if you don't know this already, Erica just finished her 90 days as a brand new consultant and landed at number 4 in the entire company with sales for consultants that started at the same time. Such a huge accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you've already started building a team, haven't you, Erica?
I have 3 and one more hopefully Friday.
Yay! So we're going to be so excited to welcome you to our leadership team as a new director here in the next month or so. So Erica, why did you decide to join the Pampered Chef?
Well, I had my first party last September in like over 10 years. So it had been a while since I've seen all the new exciting things that have been added to the lineup. And I really wanted the next month host special, so I did a second party within a month. And between the two parties, I think we added up to like $1,200 in sales.
Oh, wow.
So Tammy really wanted me to sign up, and I dragged my feet in between the first two and the second party. And then I finally decided, well, why not? There's so much stuff that I want to add to my own collection, and I could make a little bit of money in the process and help pay off some of my debt. So I gave in and signed up.
So it was for the products, a little bit of extra cash, and you already knew that the products were selling themselves with those 2 amazing parties that you had.
Exactly.
Well, what have you been most excited about since you started? You had a fantastic start.
Yes, it's been unreal. So I started in the middle of October, and at the end of the month, I got first place in sales in Debbie's group, and that kind of floored me.
Uh-huh.
And then in November, I got first place in Debbie's group, and so that kind of got me excited I wanted a three in a row. So I pushed really hard in December, and I got first place again. And I got level 3 free for all, so that was exciting. Yay, I've got that. I love it. January totally floored me because I got it again, so that made 4 months in a row that I got first place in Debbie's group. And I got level 3 free for all again. Yay! I don't have that yet, but I just got an email that said I have a package coming, and it's got to be that. So I cannot wait to get that quick sickle maker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're really self-motivated. Like you're just really driven. I can see that. You want to keep what you have started going the whole time. So,
yeah.
I think most people want to do that. They want to be successful, but don't always get the results that they're hoping for. So what are your best tips for booking parties from your parties to keep this going so that you can stay at the top of your game?
Well, I try to wait till a little bit later into the party before I start asking for bookings. Part of that reason is I don't want the host to feel like I'm trying to take away from her sales by getting bookings before her party is qualified.
Okay.
But then I also rely on the host to try to help get her guests fired up, because she has something, or he has something to gain from it as well. And if you can get them on board to trying to help you get your 2 or 3 parties or whatever you are shooting for, that's been really helpful. And it's hard to do it if you don't ask.
Ask the host, ask the guests. Is that what you're doing, both?
Yep. I asked the host for their help to get their friends to book so that they can get their half off item from their party. And then I just try to share at the end of the party. I share how much free the host got, how many half offs they got, that they got their 60% off, and just try to get out, this is what you can get too if you just have your own party.
Okay. So what kind of things do you ask your host? Like, how does that sound? Are you doing it through a Facebook message, through text? Are you calling her?
I usually use Facebook messages,
Okay.
unless I find my host doesn't seem to be messenger savvy, then I'll text them. I just had that last week, a lady that I could tell that she's not a big Facebook person, so I reverted to texting her. I don't normally call them very much because everybody's busy and you don't know when is a good time and when isn't a good time. So I try to just rely on the texting and the messengers.
Okay. So when you're sending a message to your host to get her to help you get bookings, what would that sound like?
Well, I would, if it was my first message, I would be like, okay, I'm trying to keep things rolling here and I'm going to need your help. And can you post this for me? And I'll actually have them help me also by posting in their parties. And if we can get some people to book off from your party, you're going to get an item at half off once their party qualifies, and you're not going to have to do anything.
So you're giving your host the exact words to post in the party to help get those bookings.
Yes.
That's really smart because her friends are going to listen to her more than they're probably going to listen to you.
Right. And I tell them, if you want to change the wording so it sounds like it's more you, do what, that's fine. But just get this general message out there. And that seems to help.
Okay. And then are you asking all of the guests that order, or how are you reaching out to the guests outside of just a Facebook post to book parties?
Once the party is shipped and I know that they've gotten their items, then I will message every guest that ordered and ask them, hey, I'm just checking. Did you get your stuff? How are you liking it? And I'll wait and see what their answer is and have a little bit of conversation about that. And then I'll say, well, I'll bet you there's more things that you'd like to have. Would you like to have your own party? And sometimes you'll get the people that say, no, I don't party. I don't want nothing to do with it. But then you'll get the people that are like, heck yeah, I want to have my own party. I want more of this stuff. So that follow-up is very helpful. If I have a party that's quiet, then I have to do a little bit more work and dig to try to find people. I'll go back through and see who maybe commented on something or who might have liked something. And then I'll message them. I'll add them on Messenger. I don't friend all these people. I'll add them on Messenger, and then I'll send them a message, and I'll say, hey, I noticed that you didn't order from Sally's party, but I see that you like the stoneware. Would you like to maybe try to have a party of your own and try to get some of that free? And same thing. Sometimes you get a response and sometimes you don't, but you have to try or you're not going to get anything.
That is so smart, Erica. And I love that you're just providing really great customer service and following up with them after they've received their products. You're building relationships, and that's really a key part of our business in ensuring that that we're successful and that the customer is happy, all of those things. So even though we do all of those things within the party to try to generate bookings, there are times that we don't get the 2 bookings per show that we should try to get. So what do you do when you have a hole in your calendar? And let's say your goal is to do, I don't know what your goal is, but let's just say your goal is to do 8 virtual parties a month and you only have 6 booked. What do you do? How do you fill those holes?
Well, the first thing that I do is I put a reminder in my phone to pop up every day. And my reminder says, book a party. You only have 6. You have 6 more to get.
So you're reminding yourself to go book, to go work.
Yes.
Oh, I love
it. That reminder will pop up every day. And then when I get one, I'll change it to say, you've only got 7, you need 5. So every day my phone tells me to go book a party.
Erica, that is so brilliant. Oh my gosh, like you get on your own nerves to the point where
I do.
I love that idea. So you can't ignore yourself. If you are really serious about your business and wanting to grow your business and earn the income that you set out to earn and the products and everything, you've got to work. And so you are being a boss to yourself every single day and working hard for yourself. I love it. I love, love, love that idea. That is so awesome. So if you're watching this, set a reminder on your phone every day to remind yourself of the number of shows that you still need to book for that month. That's fantastic. Now you've
That's right.
done some great recruiting also as a new consultant. Really quick, best tip for recruiting. What should everybody do at the bare minimum?
Ask.
Okay, I like that one. So who are you asking? When are you asking them?
I'm asking the host for always and forever. I lost two potential recruits because I didn't ask them.
Oh.
And once that was kind of like a smack in the face to me.
Mm-hmm.
So once that happened, I decided that whether I wanted to ask them or not, I was going to ask them.
Good for you. Yeah, the hardest lessons we learn, the lessons we learn the best are the hard ones in life when the world is filled with regret. So, that's so smart, Erica, because your host is your strongest recruit lead. You already know she or he loves the products, that they love the party idea because they're hosting with you. So the next logical step is just to say, hey, would you like to be a part of this and earn some money and more products? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask that host.
So yeah, at first I wasn't really asking. I was kind of half asking.
Oh. You got to have a big ask, as we say, right?
That's right. But now I make sure I ask at least every host, and I try to pick out at least one person in the party that is either commenting on everything or liking everything or loving everything or just very active in the party. And then that person I will also say something to and see, hey, have you ever thought about doing this yourself? And sometimes that you can get one that way too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We have a saying in Pampered Chef that there are recruit leads at and in every party, but there's not always a recruiter. So what I hear you saying is you are being intentional. You are being that recruiter at every party. You're offering it to your host, but then you're also looking for at least one person in every show that you can ask. I love it. So Erica, what are you most excited about for the future?
Okay. Well, before I answer that question, I have to real quick say that I would like to just acknowledge that the support that I've gotten from my advanced director, Debbie Almas, and the energy that Vicki Wambach displays has been very motivational for me. So if you are a director or advanced or senior or whatever director you are, keep in mind that you firing up your people has a big effect on them.
Oh.
So, but anyways, the thing that I'm looking forward to the most right now, which I'm sure if you ask me this in 6 months, it might change, or next year it might change, but I am looking forward to earning a trip.
Yes! Come to Hawaii with us.
Yes.
I love it. And you're right. Debbie and Vicki are amazing inspirational leaders. They truly love the consultants in their team and in the entire organization. And I think that they've been great role models for you and for other leaders. And I have no doubt that when you are a director, you're going to lead your team the same way. So thank you so much for giving of your time today and sharing. And don't be surprised if people reach out to you to learn more about how to continue to be successful like you.
That's fine. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure.